was executive director over the period 2012 to 2016. But I was with the organization for over 16 years, since 2000. We've seen the growth in the membership to the extent now that we see new actors and players that are emerging on the scene that are becoming members of CPDC. And that demonstrates that the organization has continued to maintain its relevance. So I think that is particularly important in terms of its growth. So, interestingly, if you look at CPDC's programming, the overall thematic areas necessarily haven't changed, right? So we're still doing that broad gamut of capacity building, transparency, and accountability for organization, trade liberalization, just those kinds of areas. And if you look at the organization's program history, you would see remain unchanged. But interestingly for me, I think the dynamic in terms of how we have worked through those thematic areas shows the tremendous growth in the organization. We have a number of other organizations, umbrella organizations, so they're all of them doing good work. But the strength of CPDC's reputation, not only in the context of its project delivery, but its reputation rather as the representative organizations for civil society, that is something that has grown. So we not only see that just amongst the NGO sector, but we see that regionally with governance, and we're now seeing that more internationally as well. Because of the relationship that CPDC has been able to build up and maintain. So I'm not talking about, the fact that we just have new relationships, but we've been able to maintain relationships as well. To me, is another demonstration of the organization's growth. I think one of the biggest challenges that CPDC has really helped the sector with is with its voice. So if we know a little bit about the history of CPDC and the fact that it came out of a recognition of the sector, that it needed to really enhance its policy coordination. And in that, we were really talking about its advocacy. I think one of the biggest challenges that CPDC has helped the sector face or combat is really highlighting the sector's voice in critical development spaces. CPDC has provided capacity building free for the sector in a number of areas across a number of countries, through different kinds of methodologies as well. Our work in the context of trade liberalization and really carrying that fight again to policymakers and creating space, not only just for the voices to get in as well, but really challenging our negotiators and stuff to look at what it was that they were doing and kind of reframe it and kind of rethink it as well, has also been critical.